Martin from the Philippines, and we're here in Real Talk Lifeline. It is also a really hot day, so pardon if you see me sweating. Um, I actually just came from the BIR to have my income tax return stamped, so that relates to the topic of the day. The topic of the day is about money, and in particular, finances. How to move forward. So, before we dive into the topic or the challenge for the day, comment those watching the live or watching the replay. Please feel free to share your comment on tips, your personal experience on how you were able to overcome a money problem, particularly regarding finances, how to move forward in maybe a tough time when times are hard. That so quick story time sharing is I remember two incidents that really struck me involving money. So first, I believe in high school that time, and long story short, my first girlfriend. It was back in the day where we had these. I believe it's like those old Nokia cell phones. I didn't even have one back then. I think I had like a Philips or something like that. So, long story short, texting. I would call my girlfriend back then. I made a mistake of using the landline of the house here, and I would call my girlfriend's cell phone. And back then, I didn't know how much it was per minute, the telephone rates from landline to cell phone. And then we would even talk on the phone until she would fall asleep like that. So long story short, phone bill for the month went up to I believe 10 or 12,000 pesos. Now, mind you, this was back in like 2001 or 2002 era. So this is like 20 years ago. So that phone bill, in other words, my life savings from just saving up money from like school allowances, like I wouldn't eat my lunch or something. I just saved my money. I only had like half of the phone bill saved up. So if the phone bill was like 12,000 pesos for the month because I was using the landline to call her cell phone, I only had half the amount of that. So, oh hello, I see Jane watching. Hello, thank you for the support. So the topic is about money, finances, how to move forward. So the very first like kind of traumatic money incident I had was back then in high school, my first girlfriend. Phone bill went up to 12,000 pesos for that month because I used the landline, kept calling her. My life savings back then as a high school, like first year, second year high school student, was just 6,000 pesos. Super embarrassing. I'm the guy. I was the one calling. And then now, who's gonna pay the other half of the bill? So my parents, they called her parents, super embarrassing. And then they ended up agreeing to like split half half. So I used my life savings, and so embarrassing, my girlfriend back then had to pay for the other half of the phone bill, which was a lot of money, like 12,000 pesos. So we split it. Second incident involving money that really hit me. This was around 2018, and I'll dive into the topic. I'll just keep it as simple as possible into like two parts. So the intro story, this one is the second part, 2018. I was working, so my first job was 2011, worked in corporate for 3 years. 2014, ever since I became a life insurance agent. This is why the intro was about the BIR. So today I was like having my annual income tax filing because self-employed or professionals, we have to file our own tax. We're not employees anymore, so the HR doesn't do it for us. So 2018, I was earning, you could say, good money. I hit my $1 million round table. Yo, Royce is in the house. What's up, buddy? Thank you for the support. So please, yeah, I'll flow. So don't worry, you can watch the replay. I'll just keep flowing with the storyline. So 2018, I was earning money. I hit this $1 million round table in the life insurance industry. And then I had one incident, specific incident that really hit me regarding money. So when I made money, I spent $500,000 when I bought a brand new motorcycle, big bike from the casa. So let's say you have 1 million in your bank account because you earned that, right? You work for it in the year, your commissions, like that. One day, half of your bank account gets cut, flushed down the toilet because you spent it on something. So I had this real bad imposter syndrome wherein I felt like, what if I did that again the day after? Then my net worth would be zero. So I felt like a fake. I felt like it took me so many years, all this time, all this effort to make this money. And then it can be gone in just 2 days. Like that. Something didn't feel right at all. I felt very unstable. So that's when I got into the Millionaire Mind Intensive. So going into the topic, just quick sharing for the day: money, finances, how to move forward. How did I move forward? What I want to share is, when it comes to money, there are two different skills, just to keep it real simple for this one. So I won't go too deep, too technical like that. Let's keep it simple. Two skills when it comes to money. One is making money, and then the second one is managing money. So making money, this involves earning money, working for it, and it's actively, like we're actively working for money. So let's say I sell a life insurance policy, I have a client, I have output, I get a commission. So that's working for money. That's one skill, making money, right? Earning it. So some of you, type in the comments down below watching the live, the replay, if you're good at making money. No problem. You can find work, side hustles, you're doing multiple things that are bringing money into you. Type it down below, making money, if it's not an issue for you. Number two, the second skill, just to keep it real simple, is managing money. So managing money is keeping it. So how many of you know people who earn a lot of money, big money even, but every time at the end of the month, parang wala. Like they have nothing left. And sometimes they're even paying off credit cards. Sumobra, like it went overboard, their expenses. So that's a second or very different skill from making money, managing money. Managing money involves saving, investing. When it comes to investing, instead of active, it's also more passive. So what are examples? Quick examples without getting too long. Passive income can come in the form of dividends when you're investing in stocks, real estate. You're getting rental income. Maybe you have a business, a micro business, and it's giving you cash flow every month, sometimes every week even, or every day. So that's the difference, the main difference. Managing money, this is very important. I just want to add this also. Managing money, as I'm learning in the recent years also, is it's also tracking your expenses. And it's also managing your debt. So again, that example earlier, how many of you know people who know how to make money? It's not an issue. They're earning a lot. But at the end of the month, the end of the year, it seems like they don't have anything left. So the reason why I feel bad is I'm the opposite. My challenge is actually learning how to make money. Like the hustle, earning, finding a stable job or flow. I'm still trying to learn that. The making money side, the first skill. When it comes to managing money, I did have to go through a lot, as I shared in two of my stories earlier. I did take a money mindset seminar, the Millionaire Mind Intensive. I've been applying the money jar since 2018. I've been refining. I've been learning from Robert Kiyosaki. All these things like that. I'm very OC and anal when it comes to saving money. And then I'm learning how to invest. So that's the next level. So if you don't, type down below if you're more of a making money person or if you're more of a managing money. So type making money if you no problem earning it, making it. Type managing money if you're more of a money manager, investor, saver, you're no issues with expenses. Now, if you have a challenge where you don't know how to make money, like you have a problem with it, or you don't know how to manage your money, type help down below in the comments, those watching the live or the replay. So what I'll do is, you can reach out. I can do like a mini workshop or seminar with you for you, so we can go a little deeper. It'll be much longer than this live for sure. So the next step after knowing making money versus managing money, so the ideal is to have both. The last bit I want to share with you is this idea, the concept of financial freedom. So I didn't know what the goal was. So if you heard of that term, hamster in the wheel, it becomes a sick cycle wherein you just keep hustling for money, but then for what? So Robert Kiyosaki calls that the rat race. Now, financial freedom, this is one weird thing that mind fuck that really freed me up, put that in my dream board there, was Alex Hormozy. He had to point this out in this one simple line. He said financial freedom is a ratio. It's not a number. It's not an absolute number. So what does that mean? Financial freedom means it's when your passive income is greater than your lifestyle expenses. So we're already kind of jumping paradigms, going a little advanced here. So I'll go break it down like a little simple there, right? So financial freedom, or like true wealth, it's a ratio. It's not a number, an absolute number. Even with Tony Robbins, he's like, what's your target? 1 million multiplied by 12, 24 years. It doesn't work that way actually. So you still have to learn how to invest. You still have to learn certain things after, which I don't want the life to get too long. So when your passive income, not active, not working income, passive income means money you're getting from your investments. So if people are like, how do I move forward? Let's do it one step at a time. So we're going to learn it one step at a time. That's what I'm doing. If you say, Martin, are you free? Are you financially free already? My answer is no. No, I'm still learning. So you don't have to worry, right? Some people, if they think money is the only thing that matters, believe it or not, there are places in the world where they don't use money. They're called communes. You go to the tribes in the provinces, like that. Money is not the only thing that matters. Now, for us living here in a society that uses it, the currency, this is why I'm making this live, right? So when your passive income is greater than your lifestyle expenses, I'll even break that down just here. I won't go too deep. If you think lifestyle expenses is too high, go down a level and then go to like basic expenses for survival. Meaning, no frills, like no extra payments on cell phones, no extra clothes, fancy stuff, no luxury items, just bare bones essentials. Start from there. Move to a place that's affordable. I heard a line from someone back then. He's like, live in a shack, right? So just live basic, in other words, which is what I'm okay with actually. So quick recap: money, finances, how to move forward. Learn the two basic skills. One is making money. This is again working, earning. This is actively doing it. Side hustles like that. Anything that brings money into you. Even if you're doing magic shows and people give you Gcash for tips, because I have a friend who actually does something like that, that's still making money. Two, managing money. So managing money is saving. investing, it's more passive once you learn how to do it properly. Remember, it also involves expenses and debt. So here we call that utang, owing people money. So get that handled also. And then the higher level goal here is financial freedom. So that's what true wealth is. It's a ratio, it's not an absolute number. So it's when your passive income, your investments, your side earnings, you've built your net worth, it's already trickling more money in. The tree has grown and fruits are falling down, right? It's greater than your lifestyle expenses. So if you got them both down, I love you. If you like me, I only have one down at the moment, which is managing money. Let's help each other learn the other side. If you don't have both sides, making money and managing money, type help down below so we can reach out and help each other there. And that's it for this live today. Thank you. I love you. And I will see you next time.